Hey, it's your girl Just Bree coming at you with another video. So, first of all, I just want to start by saying feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I really want to start off by saying Liv is a piece of shit, first and foremost. Of course, after my introduction, which I mean, we all pretty much are aware. Um, you know, I it's I wanted to say some things, but I know a lot has already been said. It's going to be said. Um, I listen to TMI. I listen to um, Love Lies and Lace Fronts or whatever you call it. Yanni B. I listen to all the girls. All the popular girls, whatever you want to call it, that do the damn thing. Um, but I was just really feeling away when I was, when I turned the channel to see Liz sitting up there cussing and acting, carrying on like a fool with that baby in her arms while she was trying to go to sleep. And for what? You bum, raggedy ass bitch. Like, you are such trash. Olivia. That song really fits you quite well. I have several songs made about me. Okay. Candy Girl, Candy Rain, da 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 da, so on and so forth. But bitch, that song by the Whispers, for all you youngins that don't know, go take a listen. It describes Olivia very well. It's called Olivia by the Whispers. Um, and it fits her perfectly. I mean, yeah, so she's basically, according to some comments, she's supposed to be standing up for Jazz. Like, for what? Why? Um, she's saying that Chrissy owes Jasmine hundreds of dollars. She said Jasmine loaned her some of her tax money. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sure they both probably owe each other something. That's what happens when you got two females that's got a shitload of kids and no baby daddies around. Or hell with the baby daddies. In Jazz case especially, shit. um Someone says Liv is so happy Jazz told her business. I really think she's jealous of Chrissy. And it's so fucking crazy. And no shade, no shade, no shade towards Chrissy. It's gotta be something said for a woman with a bunch of kids by 3, 4, 5 different daddies. I truly do believe Liv is jealous. And it's so sad and unfortunate that I give Chrissy her props for trying to do better. But Liv is so pitiful that I believe she is actually jealous of Chrissy. Um, and again, take it how you want to take it. At the end of the day, I wish Chrissy nothing but the best. Um, Liv is wrong on so many levels. She is wrong as two left shoes, regardless of, you know, whatever has transpired in their lives. It did not call for Liv to be, you know, feeling like and acting like, feeling like she got somebody business to put out there. What kind of woman are you? You fat, nasty, ugly, cottage cheese, mattress wearing hussy. Oh my god. Let's see. And Chrissy's live. They're saying Jazz is about to go live and air Chrissy out. And Jasmine, girl, you are so, you know, you deserve every bad thing that comes to your trifling. Ooh, yo, trifling. I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know if it's a name for it because, bitch, that those shabby life videos, you know, a lot of times I try to consider the fact that okay, somebody edited something, so they chopped and screwed it. But bitch, everything that Chrissy said about you from the accusations of uh well, it sounded like she to me. I could be wrong, but what I gathered was that she was saying that Jasmine, without saying Jasmine's name, you know, her man cussed the kids out. She leaves the kids at home by themselves, which we knew. Everything that she said, we already knew. Shabby Life edits and all. I mean, painted the whole picture because it was nothing but what Jasmine put out there anyway. So it wasn't like, you had to go fire to get the damn um the evidence, bitch. Jazzy, you got a lot of nerve trying to stir up some feathers with your ugly ass. You got a lot of damn nerve. And it sounds like what everybody was saying is that Chrissy was a real friend to you. And Liv is on recording dissing your stupid ass. Which is the sad part. Um, but you deserve it. You deserve it, bitch. Because you don't know how to be a friend. Liv don't know how to be a friend. And y'all gonna end up alone and miserable. Which Jazz, you already are. Liv lying, talking about she got a man. Jazz got hips that don't fucking work. She running around with a fake ring on when all these idiots got to do is go downtown and pay the $50 to get a damn marriage certificate. It ain't that hard, girl, if he really wanted you, if he really wanted to marry you, bitch. He talking about 3 years. 3 years for what? Y'all about to have a baby? Y'all supposed to be a family? Get on down the line. People don't get married because they always looking for a fucking way out. And when his ass when it's time, oh, don't worry. He gonna be out of there so fast it's gonna make your damn head spin, bitch. And you ain't got to be a solo mom, a single mom. You gonna be shit. You gonna be a single mom, show enough. And then you can't get fill it back in nobody else. Shit. You already scraping the bottom of the barrel, even though you at the bottom of the barrel, so that's what you deserve. You already getting the bottom of the barrel. Don't no man of substance want you or your trifling ass, roly poly ass, friend Olivia. Don't nobody want y'all. The best y'all can do is going to a fucking halfway house. If that's the best you can do, what you think your daughter is gonna do, bitch? What you think your daughter is gonna expect to have? You sorry ass, trifling ass bitches. And y'all is supposed to be what y'all daughters is supposed to model after. And Jasmine, you sit up here with your spirit of take, take, take. You take from the government what you can get from them, which is actually the taxpayers, because you don't want to fucking work. with your remedial ass um bachelor's degree that they gave to you as a party favor, bitch. You my bad, y'all. Cough. Um, but yeah, Jasmine, your trifling ass, you got the spirit of gimme, 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 take, take, take. Your household being furnished by subscribers. Um, your mama helping your grown ass. Like Dr. Dre daughter want money from her father at fucking 40 years old. Bitch, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere and go get you a damn job, um, and I said that to say because I was just out the other day and I saw this homeless man was laying down on the sidewalk near the at the Dollar Tree. Um, and it just happened to be a black man. I didn't care if he was black, white, Mexican, Hispanic, whatever. So I asked him. I went in the store, did my little shopping. I came out. I said, "You hungry?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "All right, I'll be right back." And it's all there. It's a plaza, so everything is in there. McDonald's, the grocery store, everything. So I go over to McDonald's, get two cheeseburgers to fry that whole meal with a large drink. I should have gotten some dessert, and I took it over to him. I told my son to get out the car. I watched him walk it over to the man. I said, "Hand it to him." And and tell him God bless you or whatever. And I prayed over the food before I gave it to him. Bitch, you will never know. You will never be in a position to give like that because you always only looking for a way to take. You a taking ass bitch. A taking and a tooking. And that's not the first or the last time I ever do some shit like that. Because that's how I rock. Because God's blessing be upon me, bitch. You think you blessed just because, yeah, and you are blessed. God blesses fools and babies, bitch. But you don't live your life in a position to where you want to give back to others. It's always about what somebody could do for Jazz. And that's how you raise your children. And that's why they gonna end up growing up being baby mamas, baby daddies in prison. They our only I mean it only imitates life imitates life, or however you want to say it. I can't say art imitates life in this case, but life imitates life. They are going to mock you and what you do. And to be honest with you, that man, Chris, being around that little girl, I mean, around your daughters, Jasmine, it's already been put out there, our feelings about that and everything. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just a cycle that's just gonna repeat itself, and that is my whole. That's the problem when people say, you know, the white man this, the white man that, the white man home people back at this, that, and the other. No, Jasmine is an incompetent, inconsiderate, non-caring parent. Okay, if you don't fight for your children, if you don't teach your children, if your 2 and 3 year olds sit up there with a fucking tablet all fucking day, you can't blame no white man. for being a piss poor mother. My son at 2 and 3 years old, he 12 now, but we had the little game things and shit back as far as back as 10 years ago. My son had little men up until about 3 years ago that he played with. He had no tablet. He had no tablet. She bought that dog to entertain them kids, so she wouldn't have to be bothered with them. The tablets and all the other electronics that they sit up there and sit with, lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day, every day on the fucking tablet. And while she sit up there and pretend like she teaching them a lesson. The fuck out of here. Both of y'all some raggedy bum bitches. Okay, so somebody said earlier in one live, Ryan came in the room and was repeating what Liv was saying. See, that's that dumb, ignorant, ghetto ass shit. She's a horrible mother and a horrible example. Kids are sponges. Ciao. That's a damn shame. And all that just because, obviously, we all know it's for content, but it is some hood, booger, low vibrational ass shit. And that's exactly why Gerard need his fucking kids. Somebody said Ryan had no bath and has to deal with Big Worm yelling in her ear. Exactly. I just said that. Yelling in her ear while her mother look a mess, worked up and inserting herself in the drama that isn't even about her. So sad. So fucking sad. Oh, those nails are really pretty. My throat hurt now. Shit, I'm hollering and screaming my damn self. Um, this is so ignorant and some of the most ignorant, disgusting shit I have ever seen in my life. And I know Chrissy was trying really hard to take the high road, and I get it because she really wanted to respond, and she did throw some little subliminals in there, obviously with the jazz, um, the little jazz information that we already know anyway. But still, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And then to throw out there somebody got HIV, bitch. All y'all bitches need to be making sure y'all get tested. We all need to be getting tested every year. To be honest, I don't give a fuck if you're married, single, whatever. Bitch, you could be married and faithful to your husband, and he bring that shit home to you, or vice versa. So the fuck? Somebody got HIV. Shit. At the end of the day, trust me, y'all wasn't back there when the shit first popped off. Okay? So now they down to what, one pill a day or whatever? As opposed to 15 of them bitches back in the 80s? Where I'm from? The fuck? HIV is just as basic as any other STD now. Today. And I'm not saying you want that shit. I mean, it ain't hell. It's not something you want, but it's doable, it's livable, and ain't nobody dying from it like they was back in the day. So be clear about that. If she had AIDS, HIV, well, HIV, so fucking what, bitch? That's between her and her fucking man. You ain't screwing her, you raggedy bum. And if anybody should be worried about HIV, your stupid ass with your 4 or 5 so-called pregnancies within a year. You literally met a man, girl. Jesus, Lord help. I just cannot. I cannot. Somebody said she was sucking in her belly in that picture with her fat, funky ass. Her and Jazz wearing that same old funky dress. And that's another thing, you raggedy bum bitches, especially you, Jazz, man. You sitting up there having all these motherfucking kids, bitch, while Kaylin had to go to school, run over shoes. You still wearing the same old funky striped dress and the other dresses that you put in constant rotation. You think Chris, with the options that he have, like he could literally just up and walk away. Like, let's be real. And when he gets tired of looking at your mannish looking masculine ass, you don't think, girl, that nigga gonna jump ship so quick after you had that motherfucking baby, bitch. And when shit really start getting tight, because he don't want to work and he gonna go on to somebody else who can foot the motherfucking bill, bitch. Um, but you got a lot of nerve talking shit about Chrissy while you sitting up there having more kids that you can't afford, that you gotta sit up there and put your hand out for more warfare. As the Ghetto Fabulous would say, as the Ghetto Fabulous turns. That's the new soap opera. You got your hand out with more want more things for you and your children because you can't afford to dress them, and then it just comes out that you can braid hair this whole time, but got send these damn kids to school looking a hot ass mess. You trifling ass whore. You just a shame. You just a shame. There's no way I would want to be that young in my early 30s unless I had a husband and it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? My mother got married at 21. When I was approaching, when I was coming of age in my 20s and whatnot, it was like, I like being single. I'm single. I'm independent, da, 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 da. Now there's a couple times, one or two times I would have settled down. Don't get me wrong. Um, but I say that to say, okay, you want to be in your 30s, you want to have a family, you're going to have kids and da 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 da, and your husband is working and y'all making black babies within a union, within a marriage. I would have no problem um supporting y'all here and there or whatever. But you just and it's like still you take on more than you could chew. And then if you go back to the video on My Shabby Life, if you haven't erased it or on your own, but the video where you talking about, you wish your life would have turned out different. But yet and still you keep stepping in the shit over and over, thinking that the only thing you have to offer is your crotch, is your coochie, and a baby for content. Y'all sick. Y'all are really sick. Because this is what y'all sit up here and choose to do. This is like the new age welfare queen or some shit. I don't fucking know what to call it. But this is some trifling ass shit. That you think it's okay that you on baby number 5 and you have no expectation of marriage. And according to Chris, it's gonna be 2 or 3 years. For what? Cause he ain't gonna marry your ugly ass. His ugly ass ain't gonna marry your ugly ass. How about that? Um, it's just a shame that and the sad thing is, again, you can't raise your children with your mind at ease because you always have to figure out how are you going to support these children because your man doesn't work. So you always under the pressure, bitch. And you add him into the picture, but he ain't making it no better for you. That's the sad part about it. That's so sad and so pathetic of you and him that you would have a baby for a man who is not willing to support you and your children. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't recommend a man get with a woman with 4 children. That ain't mine. That ain't his. But since that's what he chose to do, he needs to take on full 100% accountability like they are his. And that's just what it is. From the day he met you and moved in, which was literally a day, those became his children. Now, whether or not he treat them like his children, that's a different story. But Jasmine, you are the mother from hell. Bitch, you literally are Precious's mother. Whatever her name, whatever Monique's name was in the movie, bitch. You are that lady. And the only reason why, you know, um, we need Shabby Life back. I swear to God. Because some of the heat has been taken off your ugly ass. But bitch, you still there. That Precious mama is still there in you, bitch. You just you got so dogged out and so called out to the carpet on your shit that now you learning how to hide your shit, bitch. But you and Liv, y'all is some sorry ass, trifling ass motherfuckers. Um, somebody said I got to thinking yesterday about the kids of these welfare YouTube moms, and I realized something. These women haven't gotten even one healthy hobby between them. Exactly. What the fuck do they do besides fucking live getting tattoos every 5 minutes? Pretty soon her face gonna be tattooed up. There literally isn't one inch. And Jazz hobby, you might as well say it's fucking. Well, both of their hobby is fucking. How about that? Jazz busy getting tattoos and getting nails. Liv. Jazz, all she know how to do is pop her puss, so she can keep having cheering for this YouTube money that's gonna die out, bitch. This YouTube shit and your content is gonna drizzle out. It's gonna drizzle, and your supporters is gonna dry the fuck up, bitch. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. There literally isn't one interest that any of them can pass on to their. I was basically saying that, be it a craft, playing a musical instrument, or a physical activity. It's very sad and telling of how deprived these children really are. Apart from drinking or fucking, I just said that. What do these moms actually do to relax and decompress? If they invested the time they spend on plenty of felons chasing dick on developing themselves so that they could have an actual legacy for their kids, then maybe they would be going somewhere in life. It would also mean that they could possibly produce some quality content on YouTube. I already said, I told Jazz stupid ass, play board games with the kids. Um, teach them something. Fucking teach them. You could be just teaching them Spanish words and learning it yourself as you go along. I mean, shit, all I mostly know is curse words. I know some Spanish though. But I'm just saying, Teach them, a sign language. I was teaching my son sign language. He about to start learning German in school. I mean, it's so much you could do with your kid, like especially little kids. Especially if you a content creator. Like what the entire fuck? Y'all is some sorry bitches. Liv is a little whore. I think she wants people to believe she's fucking a cop. Liv needs to stop lying and stay on social media. She has a glam channel. Oh shit. Yet she's fucking bums and doing drugs. Whatever. Somebody said if anything, she's fucking a security guy who gets minimum wage. Yeah, I definitely believe that before I believe she fucking a police officer, bitch. Honey, trust me. I dated a homicide detective. He was 25 years older than me. And the sex was good, bitch. And the only reason why I didn't stay with him is because he couldn't have any more kids. Um, and it's a damn shame. Nisha not even a fucking mother, and she took better care of her kids than she did. Um, Somebody says she's not even worth $5. Nisha is better than her in everything and is eating live alive. Um, let's see. Okay, chicken shit can open her mouth, but privates her video immediately afterwards. Thirsty abortion queen. Mm-mm-mm. Yo, I ain't never tried to be. I ain't never. I'm the person that's like, don't get over involved in this bullshit, right? But I swear to God, if I was to take my ass to Florida now, because my father whole side of the family is in Florida, all over Florida, from Miami to fucking um, my niece in Tallahassee, all over. I would want to just like smash some food in her face or something. um. All right, y'all. On that note, this has been long enough. They don't deserve no much more, too much more of my time. All right, y'all. Feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe. I know this was a rant and a raving, child. I was just so irritated. I couldn't even stand it no more. I know everybody pretty much gonna have the same shit to say, but I'll be looking forward to hearing it in the morning. All right, y'all. Deuces.